Detractors display the message to the president. Macron respond, save your farmer. Farmers want to draw the government's attention to stagnant revenues that they blame on government reforms, excessive regulations, and the import of cheaper agricultural produce from abroad.
Prices aren't keeping up. Our costs are rising and our income is falling, even though this year the harvest was good. But the prices mean we can't make a decent living from our work.
The situation appears to be so bad that French farmers commit suicide at a higher rate than people in other professions.
Last weekend, once again, I had a colleague who killed himself. This can't go on. There are more than 2 farmer suicides a day in France, as if that's not a sign that things are going very, very wrong. We're here to shout that it's going wrong, and we need the government to wake up.
In addition, farmers resent what they call agri-bashing from the general public.
There are words we no longer want to hear. Polluter, poisoner. Treating your crops, taking care of your plants, that's normal. The French are world champions in drug consumption, and they want us to think that we can have a France with 0 pesticides and 0 antibiotics. That's not true. It's a dream that elected officials, politicians, and some activists have allowed to spread for far too long.
Alex Ertaud, a young farmer in northern France, says failure to protect farmers will hurt the whole country.
We want
to warn everyone that if there are no more farmers in France, it will hurt the French economy because it has an impact on other jobs. There are a lot of people who will lose their jobs and a lot of companies that will close. Plus, farming is the basis of the culture of France.
Government spokeswoman Sibeth Ndiaye said the government is looking into ways to protect farmers.
We're currently opening a period of negotiations between producers and large-scale distributors. The government is clearly very attentive to this delicate time, which allows prices to be fixed for the next year. We will lead and multiply the checks to make sure that these negotiations are law-based, so that the producers are on an equal footing.
Earlier this year, farmers demonstrated in Paris against the passage of a trade deal with Canada that many feel undermines European social and ecological standards by importing products made under conditions that would not be allowed in Europe. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.